Welcome friends to another 40k video. Today we look at Belisarius Cawl. What is his great plan to help mankind's empire fight off the creatures of the warp? What Xenos influences will he need to confront or enslave to meet his goals? Spoilers for the great work of Belisarius Cawl novel by Guy Haley throughout. Let's get straight into it. Cawl, the Archmagos, says the mountain is waking. This planet is a tomb world, a planet where the Necrons slumber. He explains there was a war in heaven long ago. The Necrons won this, but to accomplish that, their power was broken, so they slept, so they could come back to greatness later. The facility is repairing itself. Cawl sees an opportunity. Inside will be knowledge of the Black Stone, which blocks out the warp. The Adeptus Mechanicus has been using the stone, trying to see if they can amplify or shut out the warp altogether using it. Inside, Cawl thinks he can find out how to do that exactly, and maps where they can find out more. It can banish chaos from our galaxy forever. This is what I will achieve. This is my great work. A new network of pylons, like those on Cadia, but far greater. I intend nothing less than the salvation of mankind. The destruction of Cadia has opened up a great rift, the Cicatrix Maledictum, in the warp to our world, and threatened humanity's imperium by dividing it. The expedition set out for the Citadel, where Cawl starts to act. He has contacted the Xenos machine. Lights came on and flood the hall. Warriors fighting as they had in the past. Only images. Cawl's companions become a bit tense. The machine begins to make weird screeching noises. A gene stealer left behind by the Tyrannids, who had sucked the planet dry of life, attacks Cawl, but Felix takes it out. The Marines fight more off, then Cawl wakes. They then go deeper. Pale green lights run in the floor, channels linking the spirits in the machines together. In the centre of the room was a star map of Pharos. But the map was now tens of millions of years old, and the galaxy had changed, but it showed the potential knowledge Cawl could find here. Cawl once again interacts with the Necron's technology. Cawl speaks with the Necron trapped inside. It claims to be a god. Cawl says together they can return order and purge chaos from the galaxy. They negotiate more. The creature says it will be freed by Cawl, and then it can find its sundered parts, and its wrath will fall on the Necrons. They will rue the day they chose to betray their gods. This creature was one of the Satan and was trapped here to power the Necrons' technology. The Satan were star gods, and this is part of one. They are the oldest intelligent beings in the 40k universe. Cawl wakes to his companions and tells them it has been released. And he sees a humanoid figure clad in a skin of shining silver, aglow from within. It hovered over them, looking down with an imperious air. The face was hard, angles accentuated, more than humans would be, and the head long, but it was close enough in form that it could have been a child of terror from divergent stock. Cawl pledges them all as servants for their safety, and deactivates the systems so they are safe for it to pass. The Satan created a gate and poured itself through as a streak of light. Cawl deducts the heart of the mountain is contained in a pocket dimension. Then he and the Marines pass through too. The deal now is, once the swarm of Necron scarabs strip the necrodermis from the Satan, allowing it out in its true energy form, then Cawl will have a way into the machine's mind. It is now the swarm notice Satan. The swarm work for the Necrons. They recognise Satan for what he is and attack. Cawl explains as he presses glyphs. The Satan controlled a supermass, and since the Satan is gone, the mass will collapse and spill out into real space and suck into it everything within half a light year, unless the base Pharos is taken permanently offline. The Satan continued to be attacked by Necron spiders and more scarabs. Cawl sinks into the infosphere and marvels at the technology the Necrons have. Security protocols find him. They were outraged, but his stolen cipher key disarmed them. He entered its machine spirit and dared to hit him. Then he gained control of Pharos. Also, he gains control of the swarm and the rest of the Necron creatures, stopping their attack on his ally. The Satan then says next it wants access to its other splinters to gain true power. At another console, Cawl controls the drones who feed the god of the Necrons. But it senses betrayal in Cawl, who has opened a gateway to a distant part of the void. A hurricane level of decompression comes through. The Satan resists and advances on Cawl. The Archmagos gives the Satan a deadline. It can stay with Cawl, as if it kills him, then it will be trapped in the mountain in the pocket dimension and die as the black hole explodes, or it can live and go through the portal into the void. It chooses the void. But the Satan leaves a warning for Belisarius Cawl. He has earned its wrath, its eternal wrath. You shall know the true cost of defying a living god. And Cawl and his companions then escape. Felix orders the base be destroyed, and Pharos is gone. After Cawl helps restore the planet and says he has learned the maps to many worlds. It showed him so much, every deposit of blackstone in the galaxy, for him to fulfill his great work. Now, friends, I turn this over to you. Do you think Cawl walks the line of heresy, or is he in line with the Emperor of Mankind and the knowledge he had? Have you encountered a Satan and banished it into the void? Well done. Comment down below.